Do you want to learn how to build a nice hinge-top chicken brooder out of a sheet of plywood? It's super easy. Let me show you how to do it. You're not going to need very many tools. You might need a jigsaw, pencil, ruler, straight edge, stapler, and something to cut some chicken mesh with. You're also going to need about a sheet and a half of either 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch plywood. First thing you're going to do is you're going to cut 4 pieces at 2 feet by 4 feet, one for the front, bottom, back, and top. Then you'll want to cut your 2 sides, cut them at 24 by 23 1/4. You can see I've got the sides sitting on top of the bottom, so we've got to accommodate for that 3/4 of an inch, and then the lid sits on top, and this should sit relatively flush. Now once you've got all those pieces cut, you've got to cut out the little windows for them. So for this, you can pretty much cut whatever size opening you want to cut. Now, if there's one thing that I can recommend, and I've learned this through trial and error, is cut your bottom up a little bit higher than you think you're going to need, because they're going to kick out all that wood shavings and food. It's going to fly all over the place wherever you decide to keep this thing. You'll notice how this one's a little bit lower and they're kicking the stuff out, and this one here is a little bit higher and it's containing more of it. So just for reference, I left about 5 inches at the bottom here. There's 4.5 on the side and just under 3 inches at the top. Now when you cut out these panels, try and keep them as square as you can, and there's a good reason for that. I drilled a hole in each corner and then I followed it with a jigsaw, and I cut myself some nice square panels and built myself a smaller brooder with those pieces. So now I have a few brooders in graduated sizes. The last step's just to staple on some hardware cloth over here. These things are like a 30-minute project from start to finish, and they should last you a long, long time. Then just add a little bit of food and water and you're ready for chickens.